All right. So we're gonna go elliptical cam, right? We're gonna work on some of our uh, we're gonna work on some of our older skills, right? Uh, so I got an elliptical cam. They give me some dimensions. Um, I could start just with some of the dimensions, and then we'll go through how to make some other stuff, right? So there's more than one way to do things. Sometimes for me, I just start with these rectangles. Uh, it doesn't matter if they don't give us where the corner point is. So I just put on my, grid snap, and then they do want it to be 8 by 5. So I can type 8, 5. All right. So now they have an ellipse. Now there's different ways you can do things, right? This is the ellipse drop down. Axis, end. I think I could probably use this one. They one endpoint, other endpoint, and then this is why I drew the rectangle. Now that I have my true ellipse, that's 8 by 5. I can. This is the other thing we talked about. Like, if I'm doing these lines that I want them to disappear and come back, it's okay to do like layers. So if I really wanted, I could add by hitting the stack of papers. I'll call it dimension layer. I'll make the color different, make it red. Yeah, I still haven't troubleshot that whole thing where um, my it pops up on my second screen. I don't know. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it. All right, so now I select this. I put it to dimension layers. All right, so escape out. Now it's just red. Now on this drop down, I could also hit it with the light bulb and bring it back. So you don't have to delete them. You can get rid of them. You can hide them. You can bring them back. All right. So what else? What else? What else? So like I want to be on the dimension layers now because I'm going to draw some of these dimension lines. I click this. Geometric midpoints on. Centers on. That type of stuff is on. So escape. I want to draw some lines. Um, they say from the midpoint. So whatever. I'll do a line down the midpoint. Uh, 2 1/4. So that's 2.25. Now, if they won't let me do it, I take off that grid snap for a little while. Now I can do 2.25. I want it that way. Enter. All right. Now I'm going to go polar, straight up. The distance didn't really matter, but now it's cool. Like if I don't want that stuff right now, so they always prompt you. Ready? So like if I go to this layer, oops. If I just click on this layer, right now, if I turn it off, it's not that big of a deal. If I'm on that layer and I try to turn it off, they'll like prompt me like, "Do I want to turn it off?" All right, so what are we gonna do? So I got. Let me draw another line. Let me get on this layer. Line. I want to go through this midpoint. Good. Enter. Then at this intersection, I'm going to not do that. I'm just going to put it on this layer because I want to draw a circle. Um, Now we got a diameter. I'm going to draw this intersection. this big circle is 2.5. I'm going to delete that circle. Something happened. All right, circle. Click. D 2.5. There we go. So the bigger circle's diameter is 2.5. I think the smaller one, draw another circle. D 1.25. All right, so now we have those things. All right, so now different ways. We can go line. I'm going to start here. I'm going to draw down 5/8. So 5/8. I didn't draw it straight down, so that's not good. Erase all that. I'm gonna put polar back on just so it's like. And now polar's gotta be off. All right, so why did I draw that 5/8? Because there is a circle that is 5/8 from here. So the radius of a circle, 5/8 from here. So it's going to get a little confusing. I'm going to turn these onto my dimensions. Probably a better name for that than dimensions because these are just like the lines that help me with my drawings. But so this is the distance. So I need a circle with the radius of 5/8 that starts here. So I'll do circle. Default is radius, but I don't want that type. I want a 2-point circle. And now I want it to be 5. Nope, I don't want the angle to be 5. I want the circle to be 5. I want the angle to be 180 maybe? Nah. That would be 270. Keep going. What's the opposite of that? 90? All right, yeah, 90, I guess. All right, so, let's turn this guy red. But not. Nah, let's leave him white. All right, so what is he now? He is almost what I need. I also need 5/8 offset. So I'm gonna offset this middle line. It's gotta be 5/8 on each side. So if I do 5/8, I could do what is that? 10/16. Is that right? Yeah. So 10/16. So 5/8 is 10/16. Half of 10/16 is 5/16. Ooh, what's that about? I want to offset this. All right. Yeah. Okay. Lots of stuff going on. So Now I'm gonna turn him to the turn off all the commands. We're gonna make good. He's one of these lines now. Now, why did I do all that? Um, let's trim some stuff. Let's see if we can figure out why. All right, so let's erase. We gotta put on trim, trim, trim. Okay. Um. Okay. So now we can do this thing. Turn him white. Then we can maybe trim. But why? Why can't I? Am I hitting erase instead of trim? So why does he wanna erase in the middle? All right, we'll figure him out later. But all right, so we're going back to fillet, right? We got some fillets. Fillet at a radius. It's 0.5. What are we going to fillet? Yes. The guy might have drew like two circles or something. Is that why it's like getting weird? Weird stuff going on. I gotta get better at trimming. All right. For now. All right. Now I'm gonna grab this guy, put him on the light thing. Good. All right. I'm just select it. I gotta do a fillet again. Um, do a radius because it says we have a radius. We got a 0.5. Good. Fillet's back on. Good. All right. So, like, we're like 90% done, I guess. We got to get crazy with the trim right now, though. Or, this is why I said it, we could just you get rid of those, bring them back if we need them. Let me trim this stuff up. 1, 2. All right, so you got the first side, right? Um, Now you could do the same thing on the bottom. You can come down here, draw a radius. Sorry, you draw a 5/8, do a big circle facing the other way, a bunch of fillets. I'm going to go back to my dimensions. I'm going to show my dimensions. I'm going to do a line. It's 5/8, right? 5/8. Why? Because it's not straight. Okay, enter, escape, line. Uh, okay. So now different things we could do. We could probably mirror. We're gonna mirror that. I want it to be the same distance, right? So am I gonna mirror on the midpoint? So I drew that other line just like so I know. I think it makes sense. No, I got some stuff turned on me. Maybe just too much stuff was turned on, doing weird stuff. Uh, right. All right. Now, cancel. If I'm on the zero, it's like the way you do it. Did I? Moment of truth. I feel like this is right. Probably right. 2.5. Yeah. 1.25. Check some of these radiuses. 0.5. I'll do the one down here on the other one. 0.5. 0.5. Let's go linear. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that's right. 0.65. I probably have to snap my things on better. Yeah, I probably have to change something on here. Probably like maybe put my grid snap back on. Let me try to. Yeah. So yeah. I, all right. Now I can. All right. So it's dimensioned out. You have one little thing. You got to draw this keyhole. It's a third. It's a 3 by 8 and 3 by 16th. Um, so like So you got to make a keyhole about that big right here. Leave that to you.